Hello everyone and welcome back to Larua. This will be an interesting one. It is either extremely late or inadvisably early right now. I'm not sure which, but we have to do this now or we're never going to do it because we're doing the Yelan event today. And there's only a little bit of time left on it and I literally can only do it now or I will not be able to do it. So you might be getting a little bit of old style quieter Larua today because I don't have the most energy, but we'll see how it goes. Covert investigation, dirty money misdeeds. Sample tea at Yelan Wharf to get us started. Let us navigate. Awesome, up there, where I have a bunch of teleporters that I don't have unlocked, so hopefully we don't need those, but we're about to find out either way. Before we head up, I have just decided I do want to be Geo. Let's go become Geo. It'll actually work pretty well with Navia being on the team, I feel like. We've got Geo Resonance, whatever that does. Wow. Hi, Zhongli. It has been so long. Unironically, Geo Traveler is actually one of my favorite travelers, so. No need to check the statue. We know that we don't have any oculi to give it because it is max level. Where are we going? What are we doing? We're going to Yelan Wharf. Let's do this. Pretty cool, actually. I haven't even done... Does Yelan have a story quest? Yeah, she does. I haven't even done that yet. But we saw a lot of her in the Chasm quest. Oh my god, she's right there! So I feel like I know her pretty well already. Oh my god, look at her! She's just sitting there. Wait, is she wearing her new outfit yet? I don't think she is. So I'm guessing this is sort of like Hidden Strife, an event.
The person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan?
An event to introduce her outfit. Oh my god, new Paimon! Oh, I'm still not used to the voice. I've heard... Hey, a chest! I've heard snippets of it in the Stygian Onslaught little mini event. This is going to be so strange.
Looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place and not the friendly kind either. She is from Fontaine, isn't she? Look at that outfit. One of the rewards for this event is Fontaine talent materials, which surprised me, so I wouldn't be surprised if this event involves Fontaine.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Approach with caution, perhaps.
Well, Officer Adler,
maybe that
after all
is.
that work, I think we've got them this time.
Oh, nope, it is her old outfit still. Hi, Yelan.
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan.
Oh.
This case really took it out of me.
My son, Gardiennage agent. Very cool. Except I think I've been saying that wrong. Is it Gardiennage?
13 strongholds.
Wow.
One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out.
Wow, they've been hard at work.
I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks.
They're also being
Anyway,
watched.
I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
This is also pretty cool because I don't think I've seen an NPC with those eyes before. So just always fun to see NPCs with new details.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, it is Gardiennage. Oh, delightful. Ironically, I was saying the other word wrong. Maison. Oh, there we go. A silent communication. Sumeru. Interesting.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Yelan must have noticed them, right? I'm sure she did.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
Long time no see.
Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would, and 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Oh, perfect. She knew it the whole time.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with your Fontanian friend.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Adler. Anything to foil our operation.
Do you think their operation is still going? And everything they said was deliberate to throw those guys off their trail?
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals?
You said thieves, was it?
They've got some nerve spying spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious. Sounds like quite the criminal syndicate. What's their crime? Also, how are these birds involved? I think it's mighty suspicious that there's 2 of them watching us.
Mora laundering. To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Wow.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
I'm kind of not surprised that perhaps a money laundering market has opened up, or at least has opened up more venues of opportunity than before, after the Golden House closed, you know?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Interesting.
He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process.
Okay.
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
I see.
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
It's kind of cool. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from Larua. Dark Financier, do you suppose this has any connections to the Fatui? Since I'm assuming this is going to be a self-contained event, I'm going to think not, but it would be interesting if they did.
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Always busy.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from.
To make it look legit. Yeah, like she was saying.
But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
You have to prove it, right?
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, good point. True.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
Thanks.
No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something.
And here I was hoping she would say, oh, wait, even if Paimon turned bad, I'd never sacrifice the Traveler like that, you know? But no, you just get better minions. I see how it is.
Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now.
Little star, that was so cute.
Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
Yeah, and if you get all the minions, he'll know to go into hiding, too. You have to lay a trap for him, maybe?
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house. None of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods
And
is already
spies, apparently.
complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation. To make them think you've let your guard down. Yeah, because their conversation was all about taking a break, basically, having successfully, theoretically, succeeded at their task. But no, they're still in the middle of it. They're still just starting.
Wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
I bet she wishes it was, but we're not quite there yet.
Right you are, traveler.
Oh, Paimon said that. I'm saying nothing. I'm just sitting here.
Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him.
Okay.
The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter.
Okay.
They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act.
I do love how many details there are in situations like this in Genshin. They have this whole network of people working together for these criminal deeds. It makes it feel very fleshed out, very complicated, and higher stakes.
They think keeping tabs on
Good
Officer
times.
Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down.
So what do you suppose? Her new outfit? She's going to go undercover at the auction site?
So, interested in coming along for the ride?
Sounds like fun.
I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Taking down a criminal syndicate. I'm in. And getting to work with the Yelan? Sign me up.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon.
What can I say? We're wandering heroes. It's what we do.
Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission.
Which is?
Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead.
She's going to keep us in suspense, isn't she?
The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Northeast? Northeast of Chenyavale? It's more Chenyavale and then it's Mondstadt. Ooh, investigate. Oh, I do love investigating. So how do I see? Go to the suspicious area. I presume that will be in events again? There it is. Yeah, there she is in the back. She looks really cool. Okay. So, where do I need to go now? Aha! That is indeed northeast. What's the best way to get there? I might just... Wait a sec! I was going to say Farina it, but let me get the chest first. I was eyeing it the whole time, so of course I promptly forgot about it once we were free to roam.
Is this an answer from this world?
Yes, it is. The question was, should I go to sleep? And the answer was yes. Wow. Sleep is for the weak. I'm kidding. If it is, then I am very weak. Let's see. This will probably help. Perfect. Let's sneak around from behind. Ooh, she matches the wings so well. I do need to work on my Fontaine, whatever it's called, reputation. I have been working on it. I'll get there soon, I think. Oh, wow.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
What's here? You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenyavale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area. Hi, Paimon. And the lighting?
We can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
The lighting and the animation in the newer quests is noticeably different from the ones that I'm in now. It looks so good. Have some patience, Paimon. It's not time for nabbing bad guys. At least, not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive.
We literally know nothing about the Traveler's past before this world. She could have been a spy for 50 years. Who knows?
Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Up there, maybe. We're a little low right now.
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse.
Ooh.
The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I love lighthouses. They're so cool. Have you ever seen a lighthouse, like, light bulb? They're incredible. I think I understand what makes this place so important. I don't really get what's so special about this place, though. Well, here you can see messages.
Oh, let's hear it.
Spying on the Millilith helps with their operations. It's the perfect spot for counter-surveillance. It helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods. I'd say counter-surveillance, right?
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar.
Exactly. But is there more to it?
So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Okay. Kind of like an opposing watchtower.
Okay.
Why is the turtle
Paimon
angry?
doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
Does the turtle work for the Dark Financier? That's my best guess right now.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and
Ah.
investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Did I just get a gadget? Also, look, there's a thing over there. Little thing I can investigate or dig. Ooh, special camera. Ooh, oh, temporary. Okay, no, I can't swap that. We'll swap this. Yeah. And you. Okay. Great. And please pardon me if I break every now and then. I'm yawning. A special camera that can be used to compare past and present data to investigate anomalies in an area and gather important clues. At the same time, thanks to its various optical channels, this device can allow you to pick up on traces that may be difficult to observe with the naked eye. If you make good use of this function, you'll be able to gather information with ease. Okay. I can also talk to Yelan. Hi.
Well, all set?
No! Hold on, let me check. We might be able to skip the investigation and just talk to her, but I would like to investigate.
Shower me with praise. Ah.
These guys are the most suspicious. Pardon me, I do this and it doesn't hurt you, but I get the rocks, right? Thank you. These guys are the most suspicious. They seemed very oh, I forgot to be Farina. They seemed very agitated when we were talking about the Dark Financier's agents, after all. Oh. I see, I have to talk to her before I start investigating. I see.
Oh, brilliant!
I can't use my camera yet, so hopefully she gives me
Well.
permission. Or something, a tutorial?
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
It's the turtles, I swear. You head to the investigation area. Ooh, okay. Sorry, yawning again. This music reminds me of Wuwang Hill. When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom feature allowing you to stand in high vantage points and to take pictures of targets that are far away. Delightful. Array of lenses, traces, zoom in and center your view on suspicious objects and wait a brief moment. The device automatically captures a snapshot. Z! Uh-huh. Compare the photo with the current state of the area. Okay, boat, planks, rocks. So, this campsite is new. Paimon says, the marks on the firewood still look fresh. Someone was cooking not a few days ago. Now that there's a new Paimon, I feel like I should come up with my own Paimon voice. I saw something. That isn't necessarily the same as the old Paimon or the new Paimon. Boat. But that means that my Paimon voice keeps fluctuating a lot.
This ship is in an odd position. Looks like it's been used recently.
For instance. Oh, I can move. This is correct. Whee! This is super suspicious to me. Thank you. A small raised mound. Did the waves catch some of the loose soil? There's clearly something buried beneath. Or underneath. Yay! We did it!
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Oh, I guess that was underneath the pit? Tube and a key.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught.
Yeah, that's surprisingly clumsy. Are we sure they didn't leave these deliberately to be traps?
What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
You think they were forced to abandon their camp and left these behind?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure.
Ah, interesting.
All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
The good news is, we managed to find evidence here. These clues should help move the investigation forward.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yelan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at the site. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you needed to send a message, it would need to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
You flatter us.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius.
What is the airspeed velocity of a carrier pigeon?
Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
Ooh.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
To the north of the mountain, go to the next area of interest. That away, gotcha. Yes, indeed, it's Mount Mingyuan. Man, I kind of do want my fast flying, actually. Oh, I have to sacrifice somebody. I guess we'll go with you, because I do have a lot of seeds currently. I will miss thee. Okay. Hello? It's not working. There we go. There's a mysterious portal down there that I accidentally opened up. It might be hello? Ooh. Ah, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. This might be a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Because it might send me into like a cutscene with the Adeptus lady. Or it might just send me perfect, exactly where I want to go. So I can get that carp energy. Oh. Oh. This is interesting. Oh, you are moving. That is scary. Oh, scary. We did it. Oh my god, I thought you were throwing me at the mountain. I think there's going to be a second tier though. Yeah, look at these things. Okay, so... First things start moving. And then you hit these guys. Maybe I should wait till I'm actually over there to hit that. There's something right there I can interact with. I think it's a carp ball. Oh, it's my next target. Okay. Oh! Ooh! I've been betrayed most grievously. Thank you. At least the wind is here for me. Oh, I don't have the height that I need. Oh, I do see more wind boys, though. Okay, good. How do I do this? I am perplexed and I think I'm falling now. Oh no. I'm a little perplexed. Should I just pop all of the wind guys and hopefully get sent to the right place? Oh, there's another tier up there even. I think that's the last one though. Oh wow, we're like almost directly under Celestia. That's wild. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess this is the one they want me to use. It brings me here. That's a little ways away from where I need to be, though. Then if I go here... If I pop this guy... You're my only hope, buddy. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was saving it until I could get over... Goodness, the betrayals are incessant. I was saving it until I could make it over to that platform, just in case I only had a short amount of time in which I could use it. Thank you. As it turns out, they wanted me to pop it immediately to kind of get the puzzle moving. So when in doubt. Ooh, yay. Ooh. Serious. When in doubt, just pop it, I guess. Okay. Pop the Animo Slimes, that is. Okay, little fish portal, go through it. Yay, we did it. And we have a gratuitous amount of height. So let's go to our next suspicious area. Small detour, you know how it is. But we're all good now. Yelan, you're over on the left there? Okay. I think I can even see the site from here. Down we go. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully there are some crabbies. Let's go ahead and do this just because we get pulled into a cutscene. Where's our light? There's our light. Wow, there's really nothing over here. Not even crabs.
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
If we've learned anything from the last place, it's that the more normal it looks, the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you.
I appreciate the encouragement. Investigate, she says. Okay. Equip the item and talk to Yelan. Okay, there it is.
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
Let's go. I'm ready to investigate.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
I do love a blue character design. It's a little funny to see her in the broad daylight as opposed to like the darkness of the chasm for suspicious areas. I feel like her color palette was very in line with the chasm in its eeriness. Now out in broad daylight, it's kind of like she contrasts so much. But I love her design. I love the contrast. She feels very regal. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh wait, there's a picture. Wait a second. I should compare it to the previous picture. Yeah, it's standing up now. But you didn't let me look at it earlier. Maybe I need the right angle? Also, there's this boat. This... all this stuff. All this stuff. Look at this. Everything's different. So, let's try. There we go. I just need to wait for a little bit more.
These are pieces from a crate? They look new. Maybe the crate broke while being moved?
Up the rock? Fantastic. It's a boat. Well, that's definitely not the right angle. Oh. Didn't like that. Sorry. Zoom out a bit more. It's a boat. How is this not suspicious? It is a boat. I guess it's a naturally occurring boat. Maybe I don't want to go up on the rocks because I feel like that'll be too sharp of an angle. It's probably something really simple because it's a fairly simple puzzle. Yeah, the boat was not there. Was not there before. Alright, let's look at the lantern then. There we go, there's one.
There's a lamp hanging from the tree branch. I knew it. Someone must have been working here in the dead of night.
I don't even know.
Anything else besides the boat?
That won't let me take a picture of it? Oh my god, it's telling me because I took too long. Yes, they moved the rock. Okay. The rock's not where it used to be. Almost like it's covering something. Indeed. You really don't care about the boat. I guess it's out of the picture, so it doesn't count. I need one more. Little rock is gone. I mean, we looked at the tree. Maybe something to do with the rock that I'm standing on top of? You're kidding me. Are these footprints lit up like this the whole time, or did they light them up because I was not noticing them? In my defense, it is, again, extremely early in the morning right now. There are numerous footprints around the shallows and signs of something heavy being dragged into the grass. It's clear someone's moved something through here. Yay, we did it! With a little bit of help from our friends. Green. Oh god, we've been found!
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
I think it was. I was just utterly blind just now.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler.
I just feel so embarrassed about how long that took.
Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store.
Open it up.
This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier.
But let's be on our guards, yeah?
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game.
Do you want me to stand watch? I can't come with?
You two keep a lookout.
Oh.
Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
Don't die, okay?
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back!
I trust Yelan's timing. I doubt these guys will come back while we're here. But if I don't hear from you in half an hour, I will come looking.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Yelan opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within. That's fascinating.
All right,
That's really neat.
done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here.
Great, that's evidence if they show up on the market later.
We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Delightful.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
What now? What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages.
To track down the auction itself? Or you could keep an eye out for potentially the biggest one? I don't know.
Once his 2 lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
You give him a punch, Paimon, I think it might feel like a butterfly flew into his head. I don't know. But sure, yeah, give it your all. Try your best. I'll be right behind you.
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her 2 stalkers on a wild goose chase around Xiaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead.
I kind of love this duo, actually. They're both great.
Not to mention our operation
Yelan
has
and
already put them under
Edler.
extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yelan Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Will do. Roger that. Now I don't really want to spend 2 days of in-game time because that might take a little while. But I wouldn't mind going to get a teleporter. Let's just get one. And then we will move forth the day. We have to go to these crossing bridges and then take a sharp left turn. Yeah, this goes. I'm on the path. Wonderful. Now, we do need to keep an eye on my adventurer's experience. I don't know. Sorry, I stole your pine cones. That was quite rude of me. I don't know where I'm going. What am I doing? Well, I think I'm heading towards where I want to be anyways. Yay, I am. Hahaha. I'm very close to hitting AR60, delightfully. And I don't know if this event will give me enough EXP to do that. But I just kind of, I don't know what I want to do for my final experience to get me to AR60, you know? I feel like I should do something special. Ores. But at the same time, I do really feel like, wow, the ores led me in the right direction. Yay. It'll probably just, excuse me. Sorry. It'll probably just happen when I turn in my commissions to Catherine. Knowing me, that'll be how I reach AR60. But I do want to keep an eye on it, 'cause I don't know, if I come up with something fun, I'll try to do something fun, but I'm also quite happy to just let it happen. As the result of all my hard work. Wow, so much ore over here! I've been working on making weapon refinement materials, or experience materials, that is. So I don't have a lot of that stuff. It's so easy to consume it without bothering to make more to restock. So I have been farming ores. Yay. Yay! Teleporter! That's nice. Okay, let's see if there's anything we can fly down to. The one in Jademouth is a bit far away. I bet we could get this one, though. It's nice. I didn't expect this one to have such height. But yeah, something fun for AR60? Like... opening a Shrine of the Depths chest could be just a little extra special. Wow, look at these trees. What kind of trees are these? Can I collect the wood? Hey, there's a viewpoint down there. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, as you can see, all that I've come up with is opening a Shrine of Depths chest, which I did for, I think, AR59. So it might be kind of fun to do something else for AR60. Hi! Oh, I can't collect it, can I? Well, what's that? That I just got. Pine wood. Ooh, I am getting something right here. Oh, it's more pine wood. Okay. Fragrant cedar wood. Really? For these guys? Okay. Where did we see that viewpoint? It was up here. Boop. Wow, past glories of Wangshan added to the archive. Wangshan, where have we heard that name before? Oh, that's beautiful. I bet there's a world quest involving those two right there. Let's get back to our quest. But I think what would help me is if I could remember, like, what gives you adventures experience besides, like, quests and whatnot. Anything to domains? Not sure. Let's go to midnight. Day after tomorrow. Let's see, because I think chests do... Does ascending characters? I don't think so. Does wishing? I don't think so. Commissions, of course. Oh, it needs to be 8 o'clock. Well, hopefully it still counts as 2 days later. 5 minutes. Hopefully Yelan doesn't mind. There we are. Did I succeed? Delightful.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan.
Go to the wharf. While I'm in the wharf, I'm just a little ways away. Oh, Yelan. Ooh.
I'm getting excited. Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective.
We're already a detective, Paimon. Or did Fontaine mean nothing to you? Wasn't she calling herself a detective in Fontaine? She had the glasses and everything. Looking for chests. Alright. Just a brief glance. Not seeing anything, though. Everything is very brown, though, so they might just be blending in. I bet that some of these ships have chests.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
How's the case coming along? Any developments?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's 2 lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods.
No, we have them nervous, don't we?
See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods.
It's beautiful.
It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Well, shall we book tickets?
Whoa! That's one huge boat. Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
What if those aren't the real goods, though? Should we investigate them just in case?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner.
If they're trying to throw us off the scent by making it seem like they're putting the goods on the ship, but actually they weren't.
If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing.
Exactly.
Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier.
I'm sorry, scam face? That's hilarious.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood. I'll keep it stealthy. Don't worry. I've got this.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
That is actually hilarious. Yeah, can you float quietly? Can you float noisily? Like,
The show begins!
when Paimon tries to be stealthy, what exactly does that look like? I guess floating lower.
All set?
Let's do this.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
You arrive at the pier and begin your investigation. Ooh, golden viewpoint. The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from the files to view. Okay.
Shiny.
Match with the actual scene. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful.
What's with this mark? It looks like someone deliberately painted it here. Something's wrong. Let's try and find the rest of these marks.
This thing on the barrel looks like a feather. Yes. You can only find it using the lens. So here's one. Is this already collected? Nope, not yet. Great. I found a mark! There's one. Boat is 2. Too far away. We don't have a good angle. There she is.
A marked ship? I think it was a lifeboat.
That's nothing. That's, residual paint or something. Here's another box.
There, that mark! It's the same as the others.
These are purple for no reason. To throw us off the scent. Okay, we're missing 2. So this barrel, that boat, this box. Ooh. I've got walls. And I can't go. Oh, okay, that's nice of them. I would scour this entire realm if I had to. That... I think it's blue to show us the boundaries. Let's check... Oh, Wanhu! May I speak with you? There are lots of goods today, too. I'll have to make 5 trips. Ugh, my waist's hurting more than ever. More work to be done means more to be made. You're right! Staying positive is a good thing. Sometimes, however, no amount of joy from money can mask bodily pain and fatigue. I hope everyone can strike a balance between making money and taking care of their health, especially those at my age. If you let the vigor of youth blind you to the need for self-care and behave recklessly as a result, you'll pay the price once you're middle-aged. I was stubborn in my youth. Not only did I neglect my posture while working, I drank and stayed up late all the time. Now it's too late for regret. Let me rest against this box for a while longer. With any luck, it'll alleviate the pain. Perhaps we can use some kind of device for assistance? Actually, it's already in use. See that huge lifting mechanism over there? I heard the skilled artisans of Larua have analyzed the characteristics of Fontaine's clockwork mecha and are working on designing a smaller version that's suitable for use in Larua. Once the power source issue is resolved, they'll start rolling off the manufacturing line to help us with physical labor very soon. According to what I heard during some drinking sessions, how do I put it? Technology iterates rapidly. Yes, that's it. Wow, that was super informative. You seem like a really nice guy. I'm glad you don't have any evidence on you. I'm sorry to hear that your work is taking its toll on you. That's pretty cool. Seems like Fontaine research is spreading into Liyue. We have here a Fontainian speaking with 2 Liyuean shipmates, perhaps? Where are the things I'm looking for? I feel like okay, thanks. I feel like I should have found them by now. I was about to say, and the game agreed with me.
The marked crate must belong to the bad guys.
There we go. And I'm guessing there's gonna be something over here. Yep. Over here, since this is the only area we haven't been to yet.
Very well hidden.
Yay! Marked goods.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Probably you find Yelan and tell her the results of the investigation.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
We're familiar with the place. But yeah, I'm wondering if the markings are to distinguish the auction, the special goods from the other goods.
The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
That's interesting. So, he's labeling the goods. But why? What message is he trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
Is he trying to make a bomb?
So, nothing special then.
Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there.
Yeah, those are suspicious ingredients.
Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Well, we've made it this far. We'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourselves so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
This will be interesting. You think we're about to fight? It's been a while since I fought with Geo Traveler.
Excuse me, passengers.
I'm excited.
Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
Aw, that's a nice guy. It's because of these guys, isn't it? Prioritizing their goods.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Checking to make sure everything is there, checking to make sure everything is secure or hidden or...
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Is that code for, can I get in a fight? If I find something
Wait!
concerning, can I
Just gonna
deal
go
with
up and
it?
Talk to those guys? Yelan!
I love her. She's got style.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Calling them out for spying on her.
Huh? You?
Yes indeed.
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Is that her cover story? Cute.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
And she's got the die right there too.
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You?
Trying to scare them a little bit.
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Nice recovery.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
All right. Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
Yes, indeed. Out of their line of sight. My favorite location. Ooh.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together.
Tea leaves?
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
Oh, let's get the cipher. It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Hopefully. Deciphered message. Oh, good. A formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the 3 main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and the specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Exactly, they're making bombs! Install them in the locations shown. Then use a timer to control the explosion timing such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Larua will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months, then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the 15 million Mora the boss promised at the 7th sentry post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
They're gonna blow up the boat, Paimon. If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship?
Did you suppose the markings on those crates are so they can find them once everything is sunk? We'll see.
Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person at the top, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem. And cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
This is true. Timer, yep, no. Let's see. Prepare to dismantle the bomb. Here we go. Act now. Yelan's distraction is holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Let's act now. Let's go for it. Why wait? There's a bomb. Where's my timer? There's gotta be a timer. Am I using Z? Ooh, okay. Mast, that thing, there, okay. This thing. Oh. I keep trying to do Z. It gives me this. Okay, but I guess I just walk up to it? I'm a little perplexed.
Alright, that's the bomb on the boat taken care of.
Well, hey guys. Oh, I can't talk to you. Okay, that's probably good.
Jeez, it looks so small, but it's really heavy. So dangerous.
I do love this tense music.
Dismantle it quick, but be careful. They're going after the bridge, and Dodami still wants to play out the victim?
Yay! Scamface. I love him. Look at his bright red hair.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of.
Hey!
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
How did you know about the situation? We didn't have time to update you.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodamani.
And how do you know about everything?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Oh, so they didn't know about this plan? Perhaps?
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Or maybe they're just pretending they didn't know and throwing the other guy under the bus.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
Interesting. Okay.
To the Hotel de Boer. for an auction in 2 days.
And that's the one we thought it would be, too.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Clever. Oh, but I think he
Our
suspects.
Sincerest thanks.
It's kind of great because they have to play along, because if they don't, they'll out themselves as, you know, having a secret plan involving the auction and the goods. But by playing along, they're giving her exactly the information she wants. It's a catch-22. They're caught. After some time, the ship safely docks at Lumidu's harbor. The Maison Gardiennage conducts a quick safety check. In the meantime, you tell Yelan about the note Scamface left for Cordair and Dodamani. This is so cool! Yelan and Fontaine. Oh, that was cool. Hello.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan! Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
They wouldn't.
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along.
Exactly.
Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will, so he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated.
And if somebody points out that the item they bought is not worth what they paid for it, and people start investigating all the previous sales, so on and so forth.
It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction.
Exactly.
At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay.
Let's go!
So, that means, can we go over this again?
We just need to go to the auction.
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language.
Aw, that's a fond look, though. She's teasing her, but that's such a fond
We're in the
look.
home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet
Thank
you
you
at
very
the Hotel
much.
de Boer in 2 days.
See you there. It would be so cool if we had some Fontanian characters show up. Ooh, we got an item. Invitation to the auction. Quest items, no? Oh, here it is. This item will expire. A plain-looking envelope containing an invitation letter for an auction at the Hotel de Boer. The most critical showdown in the case of the Dark Financier begins with this very event. Oh ho ho ho. Wait until 2 days later, 1800. Will do. 1, 2. Right about where we are now. Nice. Right on the dot. You proud of me, Paimon? She's doing her little dance. Do.
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer.
Indeed.
This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Oh, we'll get them. We have them in our sights. Still, it would be so cool if we could see some people we knew, but probably not, right? Hotel de Boer is not many people's usual haunt, except for Navia. Want to come to an auction, Navia? I suppose she probably doesn't have the money for an auction currently.
Good
She's
evening,
more responsible
patrons.
than that.
Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
Let's go. I'm just so curious how they're going to present this scene to us. Oh. Wow, they redid the interior of the hotel. That's cool.
Well, wow! This place is packed. Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
I don't know, are they? Is Charlotte here? She could probably tell us. Subtle, you two.
Oh, wait. The people we're after are hiding here too. It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing.
Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people.
No?
We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Well then, I want a pair of detective glasses too.
Too bad.
Oh.
Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
A little thumbs up. So you're telling me that you made these glasses? Wow, Paimon, I'm impressed. She's listening in. Nope, somebody super rich just showed up. Oh no, it's Yelan. Stylish. Oh, I do love a blue design. Stunning. You've stunned this
you
poor
two seem raring
employee.
to go. Good to see you're not nervous.
Oh my god, she's got her own theme song?
But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
We don't want to stand out, she says, wearing that outfit.
Yelan?
The double take.
It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we're the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Genshin Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction.
Oh, nice.
So, I thought something with more of a Fontainian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
It looks fantastic. It's blue, so it already wins. I love that the dark side is not pure black. It's very dark blue, actually. You've got this sort of neutral gray in the middle to balance out the lighter teal colors. The kind of a cyan hue to that light blue. The part that catches my eye the most is she got a haircut. I love your haircut, Yelan. It looks great. Her bracelet changed. It's different now. So cool looking. I love how it has similar elements to her original outfit, so it's unquestionably her outfit. Like, her vibe hasn't changed all that much. She's got the same, well, a feathered shawl at least, and she's got, or furry? Feathered? Furry, I think. And she has the same sort of, one hand it has a glove, the other arm is covered that her other outfit has. She looks great, naturally. She looks fantastic.
No, not at all.
the double thumbs up now. You look great. It's perfect.
All right. Well, let the
Oh, look at the
vacation
tail.
begin. We have an auction to crash.
Indeed, it is quite Fontaine, isn't it? It's similar to Farina's outfit.
You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
I kind of think actually it's really fun noticing the similarities between her outfits and Farina's. Because we know Farina is, you know, quite famous, quite popular. I would not be surprised at all if Fontainian fashion designers often based some designs off of her fashion choices. Her Yelan's outfit could be in part inspired by Farina's. That's so cool.
We sure make a great team.
In the world, at
Now
least.
that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Oh, this will be fun.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Can we bid however much we want? I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification.
Oh, they can tell if you're joking, basically.
But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better.
Is this account funded by the Qixing themselves?
The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts.
Oh, good point.
After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them.
Interesting.
And I'm sure he's terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier.
Yeah, they only need to lose one artifact and then the game could be over.
Not to mention the buyer has
she just
limited
said.
funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Wow, look at her outfit from this angle. That flare on her left side, that's so cool. Got it. We need to put pressure on them. The more desperate they get, the better.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
I almost feel kind of bad. We're gonna stress this guy out so much. But I shouldn't feel bad. This is what we're here to do.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm.
Aw, have fun up there, I guess.
One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat.
I'm so thrown off by how we can see her eyes through her hair. Is that new? I feel like that's a new thing. It's pretty cool.
Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
I feel like that's very impressive when it comes to the design of these models. Sounds like a plan. We won't let you down.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
That little fuzzy fur tail thing by her left hand reminds me of one that drops from Boreas. Oh! Ooh! Oh, hell. Ooh. That's something to do with her. Is that her ultimate or her skill talking to me? Wow, that's really cool. I feel like... Uh-oh. I have completely ransacked the... wait, what? Your investigation has failed. Walking away, I ransacked the place? That's hilarious. Alright, well, let's act now. I'm not gonna waste my ultimate. I am tempted to do it, though. Oh, Paimon was in a chair. The time is right. I should start investigating. Oh, I thought I'd get a bidding minigame, but instead I get investigation again. That's fair, that's fair. So, pins, indeed. Tea enthusiast, This 100-year-old porcelain is simply exquisite. The starting price is 15 million more, like we saw in that note. 16 million to this guy. Here's us!
Huh? Paimon guesses we're not messing around then.
18 million! Uh-huh. I thought I was the one bidding. What? Don't you think you're raising a little too fast? Oh, we got somebody. Oh, this lady is wearing one of those badges. But there's nothing too suspicious about her outfit or demeanor. I have 18 million in the room. 19 million for this guy. This is so cool. You can zoom in so much, but I don't want to miss the dialogue. Okay. Perfect timing. I think we've run through all the dialogue. Hey, Paimon. It's me. It'd be really funny if we looked straight up at the camera. But I guess we're doing everything in our willpower not to look at Yelan at the moment. These guys are throwing me off, the sailors, because they've got little symbols. But it's a different symbol. A nervous gentleman. He is displaying the badge very prominently. To the bottom of the screen, I can't go down anymore. Okay, let's maybe zoom back out. See who we're missing. Oh, hello! We know you. Can I look at him? No. Being stealthy. There's somebody. A buyer with a badge. This one doesn't seem to stand out in any way. Yay! We did it! So discreet collector with a low-profile bidding style, who's appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on the most precious of pieces. Don't think it's this guy. This is the guy who's standing off to the side. Famous fashionista. A lavishly dressed lady. Based on your intel, she is a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world, a regular at fashion exhibition and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. Art critic. A regular commentator for the publications like The Steambird. This affluent connoisseur with refined artistic taste is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some question. Interesting. I do think it's this guy. Should I choose one? Confirm. Oh. Not much seems off. Oh, never mind. Okay. Maybe it's the fashionista then. Oh, wow. I'm just wrong. It was the guy I literally wasn't suspicious about. Okay.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake. That's our guy.
Good job, Yelan. I'm glad you found him, because I didn't.
His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Oh, nice. Clever. Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Bourg. Officer Edler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. After exchanging information and a brief discussion, you settle on a bold and daring plan.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
Those were the ones, huh?
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Oh, you'll never guess.
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
Oh, she's so cool! Look at her! She looks fantastic.
You!
She's practically glowing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ha! Smooth. I think the you might have been a bit of a giveaway.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis.
Hey, looks like we're working with the Spina today.
If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Oh, never mind. We're not threatening this guy unless this is all a lie that Yelan set up by hiring somebody from the Spina. But they caught this guy lying in wait instead.
Eliminate?
Yep, eliminate. Imagine
you lucked
that.
out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
I really feel like this is a Spina guy that we partnered with in order to intimidate this guy.
No. This can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and he would find a way to get me out.
Well, that was a total lie, buddy.
And he even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years.
There's the desperation.
But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
Yep.
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
Ooh.
No need.
Yeah, this guy, he's not in it for, like, personal investment. He's in it for his wife, it sounds like.
I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
Oh, nice. See? Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
Should we really be having this conversation out in the open like this? Look, there's another random guy right there.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
She looks so cool. Look at her.
Phew! Mission accomplished.
In this sort of scene, she definitely feels like she fits here.
You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal.
Hey.
Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Okay, so you're another officer, not from the Spina.
Ah, well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Well, we don't want to give it away.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing up. If you needed a side hustle, you could always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor.
Nice.
The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
It is really exciting. It is very satisfying.
All right then.
This is fun.
We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Ooh, here we go. We are nearing the end, aren't we? Things are going quite swimmingly, aren't they? So it feels like it's all about to go wrong. We shall certainly have to see. Alright. Oh no! I was just trying to stand on a random post so I could have a good view of the city as we change the time to 12 hours later. Following day, 9 o'clock. Never mind. Oh, no, I see why it's 12 hours later. Not exactly 12, but if we trust what they say about the 9 o'clock, this should work. Paimon doing her little time dance again. Thank you, Paimon. It's very suspicious that you're frozen when the time changes. Oh, it's time. It's time. Yay! Is it on Elinos? Oh my god, it is! I'm looking for teleporters. Teleporters? Any that I haven't gotten? Oh no, we've gotten them all. Yay! Wow. Elinos, do you see this? What do you think? Is this exciting? Do you feel annoyed that they're using your lovely home you've given to the...
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods.
Let's see.
This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses.
Just so funny to think about with this being Elinos. Elinos, there's apartments on you.
Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal.
Like, imagine you live here. You live on the corpse of a giant felled creature. That is so cool, but like, I would be concerned about making sure I'm respectful at the same time, because like, this is a person who's kind of still alive. Anyway.
But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors.
And okay, of course, to be fair, the people living here probably have no idea that Elinos used to be alive. But anyways, this guy's talking about codes. I'm gonna review what he said. Let's see. Emergency meeting, mechanism, signal, code, colors. Gotcha, yes.
Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle.
What do you think? A puzzle or something to do with the device that we were given?
Well,
After all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Where are the mechanisms? Let me at 'em.
Detective, I wanted to ask. Since I've cooperated with the investigation and all, do you think I'll get a lighter sentence?
That's for the Maison Gardiennage and the court to decide. But I think your attitude will work in your favor.
Yeah, he doesn't feel malicious at all.
I'm glad I came to my senses when I did. Otherwise, I'd be done for sure.
I'm worried that the guy would have prepared for this, though, you know?
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
No time to waste. I'm ready.
All right. Then let's see those detective skills in action.
I'll do my best to begin your investigation. Oh, I'm here now. Ooh, dramatic music. Bring up this. Urgent message. Compare. Flower pot. Marcotte. Whatever that plant is called. I should know it, but I forget it because I don't have a functioning brain at the moment. So this is different. The flower is gone.
The image shows a pot of Samara roses. Wasn't Dodamani a Samara native? Something's fishy here.
This is different. Based on the image, there should have been a Marcotte here. The color signal is clear as day. Oh, so there was another flower here.
Oh, something happened here. The Pluie Lotus turned into something else.
And how many more? I need one more. I honestly don't know what the one more is. Let's take a look. Tree. It's going to be something that was added, I think, rather than something that was taken away. Those? No. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Little tree's there, dead tree's there. Look at the top of the building. Top of the building's cut off anyways. Door thing, lamp. Door thing, lamp. Stairs. Flowers. Flowers cut off. Pipe. Pipe is still there. Little mailbox. Bottles. Bottles are still there. Oh, but it is the thing. Oh. There are tea leaves from Chenyu Vale, too. Looks to be leftover goods from the transaction. Ah, yes, the little thingy! Yay, found it. Nice. Paimon? Ooh, machine.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
It's really cool to see a character from one area interacting with mechanisms from another.
You know
Not gonna
what?
lie.
For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
Because this is kind of a small fry compared to other things we've seen before. Unless it all goes wrong and we destroy the economy, but you know. It's good to not be nervous sometimes. How lovely. No, we're not nervous because Elinas is here. Hi, Elinas. Ooh. Airship?
My dear Monsieur Diderot.
There he
Here
is.
to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut?
Wow, look at the guy. The sunglasses, the pin, the design.
Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
We're following Yelan's lead.
Oh?
The arm crossing. Oh.
A trap, I presume.
Oh, that guy's running
I've
smart.
set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before.
Oh my god, is this foreshortening or something? Why is your hand 3 times the size of your face? What is going on here? Also, what? Do you think you're gonna kill us? Look at us. You think you can kill us? Are we surrounded right now?
It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelicha's respect. But I
Ooh.
must say,
Full
you
name.
3 detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order.
And I'm smiling and I feel all happy because he complimented Paimon. He said, "You 3 detectives. Good job. I like you."
6 months of planning and execution
And he's our
was
big
all
bad.
it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
6 months. Wow.
Why is the dark financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
It's over. You'd better come quietly.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
You know you won't win this fight. Just show us what you have up your sleeve, we'll beat it, and then you'll know you won't win this fight.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
Poetic.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My moral laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry.
It's a good monologue, but you still haven't convinced me you'll be able to do anything.
So, Agent Yelan, even
There
if the
they
only
are.
score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Yep, we were surrounded. Look at that! Oh, I love these newer cutscenes. They have the sword that you have equipped. That's so cool.
Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
Oh, I take it back. Also, me too. That's not the sword I have equipped. Is that the one that I previously had at prototype Rancor?
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine.
Oh yeah, here we go. Trial.
As it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show.
He's like, you made me work for 6 months. I have a score to settle with my health half health here, probably because they're old. So you go like this, and it does something. Do I know what it does? Not really, but I know I'm supposed to do it. So go ahead and grab these guys, and then I can like do that. Go ahead and do this. Oh, it's so cool! And now she's got a little dice going. Okay, stop hurting her. Oh, there's more of them. Oh dear, I need to get faster at this. Sorry, Yelan. Sorry, Yelan. It'd be really funny if she died. Funny, not funny. I kind of get the feeling... Oh, it looks so cool! Stop! They won't let her die during this trial. Will you let me be? There we go. Okay, let's focus on him. Oh, wow! Is she a bow? Oh my god, I thought she was a sword this whole time. That's why I kept getting close.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
I love how she actually uses dice. That's so... She looks so cool! Look at her. Wow.
Any last words?
This is a great outfit.
Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you.
Oh... Yeah, the animation in the new quest is so good.
No. I think I'll say my piece instead.
Yes.
You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter. Because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. and every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin.
Ooh.
And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
Ooh.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
Is she wrong, though? Also, demon mention.
If you
Interesting.
knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it's too late for that now.
Oh! Was that necessary?
After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file.
I guess that was Edler's own 6 months of frustration and pent-up anger. Hi.
Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
That's fast.
Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon.
I guess this is a high-priority case. Hello.
As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
Keep your bonus, for goodness gracious. I don't want your bonus. That's your bonus.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind.
Yeah, the gratitude is enough.
I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well.
She does like to keep a low profile. Off the job, you know. On the job, too. But especially off the job.
If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, it wasn't anything special. You guys were working on this for 6 months. We just popped up at the end.
Wow.
Well?
Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before.
She's positively shining. I love how they're having so much fun with these new effects. They love using them, don't they? Good for you. That's adorable. Also, congratulations, Paimon. I think you leveled up in intelligence? You did some brain exercise. It's good for you. Good job.
Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
Maybe you could get a job interview while we're there, Paimon.
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes! Oh, is that okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills! Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy someday.
You're going without me? You're gonna leave me? What? Does our journey end here, Paimon? What? Go ahead, have fun. Who better to watch over you than a police officer? Paimon!
Alright!
This is so sad.
Rendezvous outside the Palais Memonia!
What's with this, like, reassuring smile over your shoulder you're giving me? This is like the sort of panel you get before your best friend dies. Paimon. Is this revenge for the samsara in which I accidentally abandoned you? Paimon, don't leave me.
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler.
Okay, I'm changing my mind. Instead, I'm proud of her. She's spreading her wings. She's going forth even without me. She's being brave. She's doing amazing, and I'm happy for her.
After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation.
And now Yelan is confiding in us. Yelan, I'm happy for you.
Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
What do you need? I'd be honored. I'd be delighted. Ooh. Mind humoring me for a bit. Go with Yelan to the court. Okay. Now I am intrigued. Wow, I do feel the separation anxiety, but Paimon is happy, she's having fun, she's safe. It will be okay. What's that? The entrance to It's not the entrance to the underground, is it? We could have just teleported underground if she wanted to go underground. Hey, we were just here for Churi's story quest. How fun. There she is. Oh, the souvenir shop. Fun place to go. Hi.
What a nice night.
Indeed.
Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere.
And now you're feeling the poetic spirit.
If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Hey, you're on vacation now. Why not? You deserve to celebrate. Let's cheers to a job well done.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer.
Well, it's a 50-50 between Fanta and primordial seawater, but
But
it's a fun
first,
time.
I wanted to head to the Conferee of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit?
Sure.
I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to spend? Alright, I'm down for a shopping spree.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
I will do my best. I feel like you have much more refined taste than me, so you'll have to tell me what you like. Seems like she's having a nice evening, though. That's good. Time. How fascinating. One day we will understand it.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed.
I just had a wild thought about this device here. Like, why do you suppose it's in that shape? It looks like one of those things. What are they called? I mean, it looks like a gyroscope, but it looks like one of those other things. They're like sky maps. You suppose this is tracking something? That would be really cool. Anyways, moving on.
I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Wait, I thought you were going to enjoy your time off. Why does it sound like you're about to get back to work?
It can't be helped. Duty calls.
Does it have to?
I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment.
I would say maybe the report could wait, but this mysterious music started playing. What's your next assignment?
Nod cry.
Oh, cool! That's where Paimon and I are headed next too, in a couple months. Is your business there urgent? Has something happened? Has something happened?
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward, and to set some boundaries.
Fascinating. So we might meet another intelligence worker. You know what would be really cool? I just remembered, you know D-Luke's intelligence network that he's a part of? What if we meet someone from that one? That would be cool.
I'll fill you in later. For now,
Please do.
Why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And you taking me under your wing? And the success of our operation.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent.
Call me Traveler. The Traveler. I don't know. How would you make that work?
I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture.
Oh god, what if there's like evidence on me? Blood on my hands.
Perhaps we'll cross paths in Not Cry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Do you think she'll be there? Ooh. Oh my god, that's adorable. And she looks just like her model, too. Seriously. Like, wow. That model looks so good with the new outfit. That's just amazing. I guess that's like the benefit of having the newer technologies with outfits and whatnot. I didn't realize it would make such a difference, but she looked amazing from every angle, everything she did. Okay, well, I think that's the end of that. Peaceful night. Let's see, where's a good place to sign off? Let's teleport back up. Am I all healed up? I think I am. Here we are. Hello. Over here. Up we get. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Why does this feel so suspicious? Let me check the event. Oh! Hey! Event details. Yay! Rewards, that's what I was forgetting. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How wonderful indeed. These are Sumeria Chronicled Wish materials. Thank you, Yelan. What's the afterward? Afterward completed? Is that the thing that we did with, Yelan, maybe? Alright, but I took a look and there are some hidden scenes. That's what it was. I should be able to find Paimon! My good friend Paimon! She should be, like, right around here. Maybe I need to do them in a certain order, or maybe I took too long and the event is over and I've lost my chance. It's still there. Okay, well, let's go check out the other locations. So there should be one here, was it? They said Fountain of Lucine. Let's go here. Hello? Have I been pranked, perhaps? Alright, let me do... Oh! This is this dude! I think he's being, what is this called? When you get talked to by the authorities. I cannot think of words right now. Apprehended? What's wrong? Legs shaking from fear? You didn't seem all that scared when you were out there making your dirty money. You didn't stop to think about all the people your money laundry was hurting, did you? Now you've suddenly woken up and have realized you'll have to face the ire of the people, is that it? When it comes time to face the music, it turns out you're nothing more than a simple coward. Nothing to say to that, eh? I'm ready to face my judgment. And I'm ready to be in the audience, pelting you with tomatoes. Cute! Or would you prefer rotten eggs? It must be fate that I've ended up in your hands. Haha! Throw one for my sake, won't you? Oh, and there's also my colleague, Consigliere's ex-left hands. He has other matters to attend to, so he can't be at the trial. It would be great if you could hurl a rotten apple in his stead. That's really funny. I don't think Nevelet would approve or appreciate, though. Let's go back to Chenyu Vale. Here? This is kind of where we were. Right there! Hello, hello. Oh, they found the guy! I heard you were a fighter, the famous treasure hoarder scam face. I've heard your vile title more times than I can count over the past 10 years. We've been looking forward to meeting you. It's just a pity you're always on the run. According to our intel, your patron, the Dark Financier, studied under the same master as a certain Rocky Avildson. So, he decided to take you on, and you're not even his equal? How about we go another round or two? I'll even up the odds and fight you one-handed. But after that, we're taking you in. I can't fight any more than I can run. You broke my leg with that kick. How did you do it? I led you into a minefield, and you just ran on through without a scratch. And you! I saw you take the full force of 2 of my explosives. And what, you're barely even grazed? Even a clockwork mecha couldn't shrug that off. You call that a minefield? Chuan Ju's overhead surveillance device and metal detector made short work of your paltry traps. And your explosives leave a lot to be desired. I've taken worse hits from a Xuan Wen beast. If I'd known things would turn out like this, I wouldn't have taken the Dark Financier's Mora and come back to Larua. You can mull over your mistakes in prison, once you've got down on your knees and groveled for forgiveness from that ship full of passengers. Oh, Traveler, I didn't think you'd have much time for keeping the peace out here, what with helping to crack the case. We've already apprehended the criminal, so there's no need for you to get your hands dirty. Good job. Make sure to teach him a lesson. We're just fulfilling our duty. Scam face finally buckles under terror and remorse, not daring to utter a single word. That's cool. We didn't see this guy at all the whole time. We saw his picture in our, like, little guide. Kinda cool to see him there. Good work, guys. Alright, now let's go see if Paimon's there. I believe that's everything. Let me check the, note. Yeah, that should be all the places, so let's go see if Paimon's there now. Paimon, won't you speak with me? She should be, like, right here. It's usually quite close to the teleporters, you know? But, like, this side is the place. Does anybody see a Paimon? Do I need...
Weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
Do I need to go inside to talk to her? Paimon? Imagine if Nivelette is available. May we enter? We can. That is so cool! The fact that we weren't allowed to enter at the start of the Archon quest and now we can. Did he give us a key? Did he key the wards to our signature? So far as we've seen, wards aren't really a thing in this game. No, they are actually. We've seen seals all over the place. Maybe the Melusine guards just let us in. Alright, let me look around a little bit. My other guess is like, is she just not here? Because maybe... I think she's supposed to be right here. Second flower bed. Maybe she's not here because of hidden prerequisites. Like, more recent Archon quests. Are they preventing me from getting spoiled right now by not giving me Paimon? I protest. Here she is. There she is. I miss her. Well, this is bizarre. Let's check the other side. Paimon. Paimon. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know we could actually destroy these bushes. They're so carefully maintained. And yet they fall before my blade. While you were studying gardening, I studied the blade. Okay. I miss Paimon. She's gone from me forever. How shall I ever recover from this devastating blow? Okay, well... Okay, let's go check the other side. Maybe I just have the sides wrong. This is so bizarre. I mean, now that I think about it, there are a lot of flower boxes around. But... I don't think she's here. Alright, well, if she was here and I'm just in the wrong spot, I guess I'll just watch somebody else's playthrough, because I do believe I got all the rewards, so it is okay. Alright, so we'll sign off here. Bizarre disappearing act by Paimon, but, sure. I'll miss you forever, but we'll see you soon, I'm sure. So with that being said, I guess we're done here. That was really fun. This is my first time doing an event that's just for someone's new outfit. It was nice. It was short, it was sweet, it was fun. It was like a mini character event where or a character story where we got to learn more about Yelan. But it was not really more, it's more of just her in her element. So we just got to experience her on the job. It was quite cool, I will admit. I had a lot of fun investigating. Mechanics were simple, puzzles were simple. Perfect level of difficulty for my brain that is half awake at the moment. So I had a fun time. Also, that outfit is stunning. Oh my god. That was, yeah, beautiful outfit. So, well deserved. I hope she enjoys it. I hope all you Yelan enjoyers out there enjoy the outfit as well, because I think it's fantastic. But that will be all for today. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys had fun. Maybe tell me if I missed Paimon and just been silly about it, because I miss Paimon. I don't know where she went. I would appreciate a mention in the comments, perhaps, to this mystery. I'm just so curious. Am I in the right spot and she's just not there? Or am I being silly? Anyways, if you'd like to give me a hint, I will welcome it. In this moment, where is Paimon? Where is she? Anyways, yes, all that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I want to give a special shout out to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Certain Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jake Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Matsan, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.